Confidence isn't something you're born with. Confidence is something that you build. And in the next 7 minutes, you are going to start building your own confidence. And if you want more of this advice, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get into the video. Number 1, act now and think later. The reason why people struggle with confidence is because they spend too much time thinking about what they're going to do. You need to act now and think later. Caveat, don't do something stupid and then think later, okay? I don't want you going out there doing something stupid and telling the world, Aaron from The Ultimate Dream told me to act now and then think later. No, that's not what I mean, okay? But most importantly, bro, when it comes to just making decisions, making simple decisions that you know is going to benefit you, or taking a risk that you know is going to benefit you, you need to act now. When it comes to seeing that beautiful girl in the street, you need to act now and think later, okay? Action first, confidence next. Confidence only comes after the fact. Confidence only came when I started speaking on camera. Confidence only came when I started going to the gym. Confidence only came when, I started talking to people and becoming more out of my shell and being socially available. Confidence only comes after the fact, after it's done. People sit there and wait for confidence to come before they complete the action, and that's where you're going wrong. You're doing it the wrong way around, bro. You need to do the action, and that's when your confidence will come. Confidence comes from doing consistent reps. It's like when you go to the gym and you're lifting that weight, you're lifting those dumbbells, or you're pushing the bench press. Do the reps, do the work, do the repetition, do the consistency, build that momentum, and that's when your confidence will be flying through the window, mate. You'll be flying. So you need to make sure you do consistent reps, and always remember, bro, confidence will come after the fact, not before. So you're sitting there, you're wasting your time, you're contemplating, you're writing things down to be more confident. No, you need to go out there and do it. I know you're cold turkey right now, but you need to go out there and do it. That's the only way you're going to get warmed up again. Go out there and do it, bro. Number 2, get physically strong and fit. Listen, bro, if you can't look in the mirror, if you can't look at yourself and love, or at least like what you see, your confidence will always be an illusion. Your confidence will never be real, because the moment that you do see something in someone else that you like and that you wish you had, your confidence that you think you have will plummet from 100, right back down to 0. So you need to make sure you can look at yourself and be like, you know what? I fuck with this. I like this. You don't need to be the strongest man in the world. Okay? Some people have muscles, some people have abs. That's preferably my preference. But as long as you're physically strong and you got a decent looking body, you look fit and you're happy with that, that's all you need. But if you look in the mirror now and you feel that, nah, man, I don't fuck with this, I don't like this, bro, you're gonna go down from 100 to 0. Especially as soon as you see someone that you look at and you feel like, you know what, I would like to look a little bit like that. Your confidence is gonna go down, because now you're comparing yourself to someone else. And we all know that comparison is the thief of joy, but most importantly, comparison is the thief of confidence. And if you want confidence, bro, stop comparing and start working on you. Your body is a reflection of your standards. Strength builds self-respect, and fitness sharpens your discipline, not to mention your confidence and how you see yourself. And if you want more of this advice, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And number 3, perfection prison. I heard a quote not too long ago. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, because the plan that he has for you does not compare to the plan and vision you have for yourself. He's thinking way bigger. He's thinking much more extraordinary, audacious. So you've got this plan in mind, but what God has for you in mind is nothing compared, bro. It could not even compare. You'd think he's living in a completely different world. You'd think what God has planned for you, you even ask yourself, God, how do you see this for me when I can't even see it for myself? My life is a mess right now. How do you see this for me? So if you want to make him laugh, tell him your plans, because what God has planned, bro, is nothing to what you could ever think. You could never compare it. You could never imagine that this could be my life. Truth is, it really can be, because God has you down as the most confident, most successful, and most resilient, most disciplined man in the world. You just got to see it. and you can be part of that group of the most successful men, but you just have to see it for yourself first. Because at the end of the day, I can't do it for you. God can't. He can help you as much as he can. He can physically help you, but no one can, he can't do it for you. No one can force you, bro. Only you can do it for you. So what are you waiting for, bro? Go out there and attack. Go out there and accelerate. Things are never going to go the way you imagined. So when it doesn't go the way you imagined, don't drown in disappointment. Don't drown in sympathy. At the start of the year, this was so solid and firmly part of my plans. This goal that I'm about to reveal, I could have bet more that I'd be doing that right now than this. I could have bet that the goal that I had was for me to get promoted at work to being a manager, but I could have definitely imagined myself being a manager at work, and it didn't work out. I didn't get a manager at work. Instead, I got 60,000 views on YouTube and I got 200 subscribers in the first year. And I'm not even saying this just to applaud myself. Yes, I've done a good job, I know that. But the bigger picture is, look what God had planned for me. And look how small that plan was in terms of me wanting to become a manager in comparison to what I've achieved this year. You see the different worlds. And this is what I'm saying, bro. Just because it didn't go the way you imagined doesn't mean that it is disappointing, because it's what you saw for yourself. And of course, we want to fulfill what we see for ourselves. But just because it didn't go the way you imagined doesn't mean that it's not going to go a different way. It's not going to go an even better way. Just because you took a left turn doesn't mean that the next right turn you take is not going to be leading to your destiny. So just because it didn't go the way you imagined doesn't mean your life's not going to work out or your life's a great disappointment. I got rejected for promotion 3 times this year, but in return, I got something that I never imagined. And I just want you to remember that, bro. Don't be stuck in perfection prison. It has to look like this, or it's not, or my life is a disappointment. Don't be stuck in that image. Don't be stuck in that perfection prison. And if you want more of this advice on how to build your confidence, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, bro. You got this.